First down, or there's another flag. There's another flag. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry, guys, about the muting. I'm just finishing up a quick call, and I'll be back. I know I just got live and went mute immediately, but give me a couple more minutes. We're at the start of the second quarter. Okay, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I am back. Oh, good. I was late too. I got started late. We had some issues. Kickoff, or we returned up to the 25 ish, and that's where the Colts will start their next drive. Okay, yeah, sorry. I started the family. I have to go out late to our trip, so they're on their way traveling right now, and I was making sure they got out on time, or not on time. They were a little late, so made sure that they got out safely and everything like that, and everything was good. So start of the second quarter, the Chiefs started the second quarter by kicking a field goal. Run around the left side. It's going to be up. It's a gain of about 5. Those downs on the carry. I guess technically that was a pass. My mistake. I wasn't fully paying attention on that one. Chiefs are going to look good, which I do not like at all. Yeah. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has thrown an interception already, though. So there's that. Because it was punt, interception, touchdown. All right, Daniel Jones comes out under center. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. Man in motion, number 2's downs. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, cuts around the right edge, and he gets about 4. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 coming up. The worry is, honestly, the Colts defense has been good. And their offense has been very good. Chiefs have kind of been mid, I guess, in kind of everything. Like, they were showing the stats where, they've lost all 5 of their they've lost all the games they've lost are 1-score games. And they've lost all their 1-score games. And then every game that they've won by more than 1 score. Which means in shotgun, Daniel Jones takes the snap. He's going to roll around the right side, and he's just going to run it and step out of bounds around the 39-yard line, 38. Which means that if this game is close, it's probably going to go the way of Indy, just because recently the Chiefs have not been able to win 1-score games at all. At least statistically this season. That would be what I would think. Daniel Jones looking real good. He is 6 for 7. Or 6 for... Yeah, I think 6 for... 6 for 7. 6 for 6. Takes the snap. Goes to throw. Throws it. Dropped by Taylor. Oh, boy. He had a lot of room up there, too. Six for 7, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, God. No, he absolutely did. He threw an interception and basically got returned as at the 6 and got returned to the 3-yard line. So two play, 3-yard drive for the Colts to get a touchdown. That was right when I turned the game on. Takes the snap. Daniel Jones to throw. Caught over the middle. Number 81 dives forward. Gain of 9. Another 3rd and 1 coming up. 7-3. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, 1 second. So Daniel Jones, 7 for 8. 41 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown was, what was it, like a 1-yard pass? Oh, no, wow. Takes the snap, Jones to throw. Throws it down the left side, caught up to the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 10, the 5, and out of bounds around the 4. Wow, indeed. That was, who was that? That was Ashton Doolin. Yeah, this is more than possible that if they lose this game, there's realistically, if they lose this game, it really kind of screws up their ability to, they could still make it, but every game that they lose obviously is just going to make it almost impossible. Takes the snap, throws it behind the line. It's going to be caught, and that is going to be Warren, the rookie, gains about 1.5 yards. It'll be 1st and goal at the 4. All 21 goal-to-go drives this season, the Indianapolis Colts have scored a touchdown. No defense has stopped them on goal-to-go. That's a stat I did not know and is absolutely bonkers to me. Takes the snap. Daniel Jones to throw. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of the ball. It's caught. And I want to say that's a touchdown. It looks like he got his feet down. That was Ogletree. And there's touchdown number 2 for Danny Dimes. 13-3 pending the extra point. So the Colts go the distance. Kelsey looks sad all season. They're not playing well. That is a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Oh, boy. Woo! The first touchdown for the Colts. That's a good question. Extra point is up, and it is good. It was Daniel Jones throwing to Pittman. So Pittman and Ogletree, your 2 touchdowns for the day so far. Okay. No, Daniel Jones. Did I? If I did, I don't know. It's possible. I am very tired this morning. Update the scoreboard. We did like a Friendsgiving thing. We were up a little bit late last night, and then getting everyone going this morning took longer than anticipated. So. Pittsburgh's beating Chicago. Didn't really see that one coming. Seattle's up over Tennessee. That's obvious. Green Bay over Minnesota. New York over... Oh, man, if Detroit loses, they're just spiraling. Cincinnati's beating New England. Hold the phone. Drake May's looking like kind of crappy. He threw a pick 6. Chicago's not down by that much, though. It's 14-7. I'd be more concerned with the fact the Bengals are beating the Patriots right now. Let's see here. And I can tell you right now, while I'm looking at this, Bears are 7-3, right? But like right now, so like Mason Rudolph has thrown 6. He's completed 6 passes for 56 yards and a pick. So their touchdowns are a fumble recovery and a DK Metcalf run. So that might be like kind of a false looking score just because it was a 0-yard fumble recovery. We'll see. We shall see. I don't think Mason Rudolph is the guy. There you go. Kick will be fielded around the 1, up to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Cuts around the right, up to the 20 now. Gets hit almost immediately after that and gets taken out at the 21-yard line is where the Chiefs will start their next drive. I don't know. It's a good question. Especially without any of the stars for the Giants. Like literally all of their highest profile, like best offensive players are all injured right now. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Like, just, oh my God. And everyone's still struggling with him. It's not just the NFC North. I mean, Broncos, Jesus. Under center, Mahomes takes the snap, rolls out, throws it, caught by Noah Gray for a gain of about 4. Nope, 3. They're marking it as 3. Second down and 7 coming up. The defense is good. It's just surprising that some of these offenses or some of these other teams let the defense, or sorry, Jesus, I can't even think. Some of these other teams let the Giants score a decent amount of points even with all the injuries they have. They could end up being. That'd be wild. If that is the case, I would just be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, whoops, I moved it to the wrong side. Takes the snap, run, it's Hunt up the middle, and he's going to gain maybe 2. And that's going to bring up third down and about 5. Yeah, we'll have to see. Have to see what they do for head coach in the offseason. I wonder what's going to be the best fit. I mean, you got some young guys. You have some absolute possibility there. You just need to figure out who you're going to bring in. In shotgun, 3rd and 4, back line up to the left. Mahomes takes the snap, steps back, pressure coming. He's going to run it, and he's going to get the first down because there's defenders just not paying attention. That's going to be a first down and 10 from the 34. There was a defender basically running next to him, almost like he was blocking for him. If you watch this, yeah, he's like running. He sees, and then he like, oh, wait, he's running. Yeah, I understand that. The throws it behind the line. That's caught. It looks like that was Hunt on the reception. Gain of about 8 up to the 42, their own 42. Starting to move the ball fairly well now. Mahomes is 9 for 12. Has that pick, though. All right, here we go. Under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Looks like it's Hunt again. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gained about a quarter of a yard. That's going to bring up third down and 2. Hunt a little slow to get up. Oh, that's not good. I saw Dan post something about Gordon. I didn't read it all the way. I was trying to get stuff set up. But yeah, that's... Oh, crap. Maybe one of the young guys can come up and fill in and do a good job. We'll see. Aaron Gordon's one of the guys that you can't really replace, though. In shotgun, 3rd and 2, takes the snap, hands the ball off again. He's going to... I don't think he got it. Yeah. It's going to be 4th and inches. Mahomes is signaling first down because he thinks he's a ref, apparently. He's lucky he didn't lose that ball trying to reach it forward. So 4th and 1, a short one. Timeout called by the Chiefs as they discuss what they're going to do. Need to run upstairs and grab some water real quick. I'd be fine with them failing the thing. They have this timeout. Do I have time to run and grab my agua? My water that I'm super thirsty right now. Oh my God. I just want some water. Yeah, I got time. All right, I'll be right back. Get water. they're going to snap it, and he's going to get it. Running. God. I only filled it like a quarter of the way. I didn't realize it was empty. Okay. Okay, here we go. In shotgun, takes the snap. Mahomes rolls. He's going to step back. He throws it behind the line. Going to be caught by the running back, and that's going to be a gain of about 6 up to the 49 on the other side of the field, and that was Edwards-Helaire. I forgot he even plays for them. Keep getting weird glitches. Hopefully my internet's not having issues again. I swear to God I'm going to lose my mind if it does. Second and 3, takes the snap, hands the ball off up the middle. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more, up to about the 35-yard line. So, sorry, 45-yard line, not 35. 45. So they're now moving the ball fairly well. How many rushing yards do they have? Let's take a gander, shall we? Take a look. Mahomes steps back to throw, steps up in the pocket, gets hit as he does, so it's short, intended for Tunyon. There's a flag. I swear to God, if it's going to be a roughing the passer, isn't it? You can't tackle Patrick Mahomes. Yep. Shocking. Shocking. Patrick Mahomes gets hit. And there's a roughing the passer call. Every time that dude takes a hit, they call a flag. I don't see... How is that a penalty? That's just a hit, man. That's a roughing penalty these days? Oh, look at Mahomes complaining and yelling. Of course. This is why I hate watching him play. I don't even see how that's a call, and of course he gets up and immediately starts whining for it. And that's the thing that drives me nuts about him, is the absolute whininess of that. Run up the middle, going to be gain of about 3. He's a great player, but he just needs to bitch less about penalties. Like, it drives me insane. Just play the damn game, man. Just because he's fat doesn't mean that it's a penalty. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think that was a good one. In shotgun, Mahomes takes the snap, rolls out to the right. There's pressure there. He is afraid to hit him now. Everyone's afraid to hit Mahomes. But he is sacked as he runs forward. 3rd down and about 9. Because look, he has a chance to hit him. He overruns him, I guess. But, like, he had a chance to just take him out, and I feel like he didn't. I guess that's one positive for Mahomes is he gets so many... They call a lot of that. Yeah, don't say you... Yeah, just say, like, I don't agree with it. Yeah, I don't know. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. He's got a QB spy, though, so he's going to go down. They're trying to get the ball out of his hands, but he's down. And that's going to be 4th down and 10 after 2 sacks back-to-back. Be about a... What is it? Close to a 50-yard field goal. Thank you, Juan. So, 48-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. 6-14. Wow. So yeah, they just put a stat. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? What the hell? I'm having weird issues with my computer. I think that was my fault. I don't know what just happened there. It just closed my scoreboard thing I have synced. Let's see here. Is this going to work? Okay, yeah. It just randomly decided it was going to close. That was odd. I would love that. I like, dude, Jonathan Taylor's one of the few like guys you're just like, that's a distinct possibility almost any play. Because like I watched a couple games where he just rips one for that, and you're like, what the hell? What's going on, Grogu? Followed by 99-yard Holmes pick six. Good to see ya. Sorry you had a rough Thursday. I didn't get to stream the game, unfortunately. I tried to. We got to halftime. My internet crashed completely. I tried to restart the stream like 3 separate times, and it just said, no, you're not allowed to. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to take the night off then. Because I didn't have the patience to try and deal with it. It took like an hour plus, like 2 hours on the phone. That's right. You were sick last week. I remember that. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. Let's see here. Who got the score for the Wandale Robinson on the first one, and then Isaiah Higgins. Jameis Winston. Huh. 7 for 10, 2 touchdowns. Up by 10 on the Lions. Everyone was giving the Broncos shit. Like, oh, you guys just barely beat the Texans. It's like, the Texans with Davis Mills are beating good teams. Like, I don't understand. Like, and everyone's like, oh, shit, Davis Mills. And it's like, okay. But Davis Mills has beat, like, they're on a winning streak with him. So it's like, I'm just confused. Like, everyone just, it's just funny. There's just a lot of hate for the Broncos. And, like, they beat a team and everyone's like, well, they're still garbage because that team is garbage. And it's like, but that team beat the Jags, and the Jags have beat a lot of good teams recently. Yeah, they beat the Titans, but and they beat the Bills, and they have the chance to, they'll play the Colts next week. They beat the Ravens. 1-score game to the Bucks. They were close to the Rams. Kickoff will be returned up to the 31? 31. Yeah, we're going to say 31. Well, that stinks. Yeah, but that Texans defense is good. But yeah, if you're having struggles on O-line and you're playing a good defense, it's going to make it very even more lopsided. From the 31, Daniel Jones under center takes the snap, hands the ball off. Jonathan Taylor runs around the left edge and gets 9. Sits down next to Gardner Minshew on the bench as he gets pushed out of bounds. That is the 2-minute warning right there. Now I have time to go get my water. Because I got a tiny bit. Not enough. So give me like 1 minute while we're on this 2-minute warning break. Go get water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, right? Agree with that one, Steve. Yeah, might be. That's the one we're going to do. But yeah, that game might suck. All right, second down and 2. Colts at their own 39-yard line. At the 2-minute warning, they have all 3 timeouts. Takes snap, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run. Jonathan Taylor, he's going to get, he got about a yard, maybe half a yard. Tough to say exactly where he ended up, but not a first down, so it's going to be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Timeout called by the chefs. See what they're cooking. Get it? Sorry. Let me see here. Okay, still talking about Daniel Jones. Still waiting for this timeout. I will be out of town Thursday. I'm going to put up an announcement. So I'm going to do today. I might not even be able to do tomorrow, depending on how ready I am. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Jones to throw. Floats it deep down the left side. Almost caught. Deflected. Intended for downs. No flag. Punt team coming out for the Colts. So I will likely... we're going to be in Arizona visiting some family, doing some family stuff. Give me just a second. No streams on Thanksgiving for me. I gotta look and see what games are coming up. All right, under center, they're going for it on 4th and 1. Taylor in the backfield. It's 4th and a long one. Yeah, they're not actually going for it. It's supposed to snow in Vegas? No way. That's wild. I need to look at the weather. Let's see here. What is week 13? I didn't even look really because I was like, it's just been such a crazy. So you got Packers, Lions. That would be a good one. Chiefs, Cowboys. Bengals, Ravens. Also, Friday, Bears, Eagles. So, yeah, I won't be there for that. But I will be here on Sunday. So Sunday will probably be... Might be Rams, Panthers, to be honest. Okay, good. Fielded at the 15, and he gets thrown down immediately. I don't know why he didn't fair catch that. He had no coverage. Smart move, which might be weird. Panthers-Rams might be the more interesting game of that early window because you have Saints-Dolphins. Well, I guess you have Niners-Browns. That could, I don't know. I just don't like watching the Browns. They're bad. Jags-Titans. Don't know if I care about that one. Texans-Colts. I guess that would be a good one. We could do Texans-Colts for the 11 o'clock. And then Bills-Steelers. Yeah, we'd do Bills-Steelers, Texans-Colts, Bills-Steelers, and then Broncos-Commanders for Sunday Night Football. Yeah, I feel like the 49ers-Browns game, it's either going to be like 3-2 or like 30-28. I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah, we'll see. The Commanders are obviously struggling right now. But no team is an easy win at this point. I know I want to say that we could, but it's like there's games where I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to absolutely be. And then they're like, oh, that game was a couple weeks ago against the the Thursday night game. What was that, week 10? Broncos Raiders. Everyone was like, oh, the Broncos should stomp them. And then it ends up being 10-7. Broncos barely getting away with a win there. So I'm not taking anything for granted this year for any kind of game. It always makes me nervous. Trap game after the bye. Okay. Oh. I don't like the trap game sometimes. Makes me nervous. All right, here we go. 141, one timeout. Mahomes and team at 15 hands the ball off. That's going to be Hunt up the middle. Gets a big carry, and he's just stiff arming his way down the field all the way up to about the 34, 33 yard line. Big run for Kareem Hunt. 18 yards. All right, here you go. Takes the snap to throw. Open over the middle. Kelsey bobbles it but holds on to it. Gain of 14 yards up to their 47. Oh boy, they're moving quickly. 1:03 on the clock. No timeout. They haven't used their timeout yet, so they're just trying to get down there, see if they can continue this drive. Mahomes takes the snap, steps back. Pressure's coming. He's going to roll out and throw it down the field. It's going to be in and out of the hands of Rice. Good defense by Moore. Yeah, they've gotten stops. They have let them have the Chiefs have more more time of possession, more yards. So they're moving the ball and they're taking time. Right now, the Chiefs have 7 more minutes of time of possession, which is wild, considering that their offense looks their offense doesn't look terrible, but it's not great. What's going on, Huff? Good to see you, buddy. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. That was a false start. So that's going to back him up. 2nd and 15 now. Hi, Kaplan. Kaplan, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kaplan? Kaplan? Hey, buddy. See if he notices. Did he notice? In shotgun, Mahomes steps back. Not a lot of pressure there. Caught, wide open, Gray for a first down and then some up to the 40. Well inside field goal range now. They've already made one from, not close to this. The last one was they were on, the 30, so it was like a 50-yard field goal. This would be closer to 60. He's distracted by a minion doll. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. My phone keeps giving me the same error message. I'm like, nothing I can do about it. In shotgun, takes the snap, steps back to throw, batted, but also gets away, and that's Kelsey open once again down to the 25-yard line. There's a flag. Defensive face mask. Let's see if this was actually a face mask. Some of their calls, they even called one against Kansas City that they were like, that's a face mask. And it's like, it wasn't a face mask. Yeah, I guess that's a face mask. I thought there used to be a 5-yard penalty version of the face mask, because that's what that used to be. Is like if you touch it, but you don't pull it, it's a 5-yarder. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought that was a thing. Maybe they got rid of it? I don't know. So, first down and 10 at the 12-yard line, inside the red zone, in shotgun. Back lined up to the right of Mahomes. Takes the snap. Goes to throw. He's going to try and escape. Oh, it's a dirt ball. That was a throwaway pass if I've ever seen one. But there was receivers in the area, even though it was at their, 5 yards short of their feet. 2nd down and 10. "32 seconds. They do have one timeout." Kelsey in motion. Somehow he's going to get wide open in the end zone, isn't he? In shotgun, takes the snap, steps back to throw. Eventually, there's really good protection. Oh, there's the defense getting there. He just throws it away. Oh, there's a flag. I swear to God, if it's roughing the passer again. It is roughing the passer again. Dude, you cannot. You cannot touch Mahomes today. Let's see. Was this one actually a roughing? That was kind of weak. Oh my God. So they get another first down via penalty. Yeah, if you're going to get penalized, you just hit them as hard as you can at this point. Because, it does sound unhinged, but it's accurate. I mean, if you're going to take the penalty, you may as well just fucking clock him. Because that one guy hit him and, yeah, I guess they're saying, you can't land him with all your body. But it looked like his arm was trying to go down. And it's did they call it because he was fat? He's a big, heavy guy. He's a big, heavy player. And they're like, well, you can't squish the quarterback. What if it was a 180-pound safety? Yeah, if you're going to get penalized and maybe fined, you may as well just fucking clobber him. It's just weird. It just seems, I don't know, ticky-tacky sometimes on some of the PIs. Not saying they don't do the same for all quarterbacks. It just seems like some of them, that was, he went low, I guess. I mean, he kind of rolled, but I don't know. I think they've made the roughing the passer in general too easy to call. 1st and goal. Takes the snap, toss, Rice around the left edge, and he's going to get 3. So, actually it's 2 yards. So 2nd down and 4, 2nd and goal from the 4. KC uses their last timeout, so they're probably going to want to try and, I don't know, get it in there now. Yeah, and that's what the confusion is, I think. I think they're just I think some of their rules on oh yeah, you can do this, but you can't do this, but you can do this, but you can't do that, and how you land matters, and it's some of it's, and they're just so inconsistent with it. They made it so, I guess, I don't know, open to interpretation that you could technically call any hit a roughing the passer. And I'd be like, well, technically it doesn't look like he braced himself enough. Or he tackled him low enough where we think it's a low tackle. Or he hit him too hard. I don't know. It's just they made it so easy to call. In shotgun, empty back set, one wide right, takes the snap, throws it, floats it, caught in and out of the hands of Rice, incomplete. Got hit as he tried to catch it. That was Rice versus Sauce, yeah. So it's going, and right as the ball gets there, he pushes him, and that's going to get. It was a little behind him, too, though. Just go for the knees? God. Yeah. I guess if you're going to get the penalty. Timeout called by the Colts. This is the longest last minute of a game, or of a half I've seen in a while. It's taken a while. See, where are the other games? I'm just curious, because you can usually judge how long this game is going. All other games are... Oh, wait, no. Hold on. There's other games not in halftime yet. 2 of the games are in halftime. That's fine. Okay, it's actually not that bad. This one's right around the same as all the rest of them. Minnesota is losing 10-6 to Green Bay. New York Giants are up 17-14 over the Lions. New York Jets are beating Baltimore 7-3. Looks like a fun game. New England is now beating Cincinnati 14-10, and Pittsburgh is now beating Chicago 21-14. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal in shotgun. Back lined up to the left. 15 seconds on the clock. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Kelsey was open. Throws it. And that's... They're saying caught. That was more. One's saying out, incomplete. The other's saying touchdown. They said his foot was on the line. Is this an Isaiah Likely situation from last year? Incomplete. No touchdown. Let's watch it again real quick. His butt's out of bounds. His ass is out of bounds, man. How do you even think about calling that a touchdown? His entire ass cheek is out of bounds. How do you even think that, like, why would the guy that calls it a touchdown sees his entire ass? Holy shit, bro. Come on, man. Do better. That was so obviously not a touchdown. That camera angle's bad from... Field goal's good. But the camera angle was weird from the view because they showed it from the front, so you couldn't see his ass. But from the side, my God, that was obvious. I mean, honestly, from Mahomes' point of view, you couldn't see his ass was out. Because that was the point of view I saw it from, and I was like, oh, that's a touchdown. And then they show the replay, and you're like, oh, wait, no way. It's going, Elia. It is going. Chiefs are kicking field goals. Lots and lots of field goals. So it is 9-14. Colts, I do believe, and I think the Chiefs start out with the ball for the second half. Yeah, the Chiefs will get the ball to start the second half. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes has gotten 2 very kind of ticky-tacky, kind of roughing the passers. I mean, that's the thing. It's not really on him. It's more on the NFL's rules of roughing the passer, where they're so wide open, you could call almost anything roughing the passer. And they often do. So my biggest issue is just the general rules. How just wide open for interpretation those are for such a massive penalty. Like a 15-yard automatic first down personal foul, and it's like so open for interpretation that you could technically call any of them. Yeah, that could be, I guess. Some of the rules in the NFL are a little stupid. Kickoff will be out of the back. Oh, nope, he's going to try and run it back. It was all the way to the back. He's going to run it up to the 25, the 30, 35? No, I guess up to the 34. He was going to just try and run it back. That's going to be the end of the second quarter, and that is going to bring us into halftime. Biggest thing is the Chiefs do start off with the ball next half. They're only down by 5. They have a chance to get back in this one. Oh, well, guess it's not technically halftime. They said there's 1 second remaining. Yeah, it definitely, yeah. It opens opportunities for like fixing games, absolutely, because you're like, oh, he kind of took a slight hit to the head, or he kind of hit him with led with the helmet in the chest, or he landed with too much weight, or he went too low, or like when he reached to slap the ball, he grazed his helmet. Like the amount of things that can be classified as roughing the passer has gotten so vast that you can alter a game almost with the amount of times you can call it and justify calling it. And it's just like, I don't know. I personally think needs to be adjusted. But we'll see. But yeah, we'll see what they do when they come back out. The Chiefs aren't playing terrible. I mean, they have the interception that led to. I mean, honestly, they got the ball back at what, like the 2 yard line. The Colts did. So like that was the big thing. If they stop making mistakes, Indy's been shooting themselves in the foot with penalties pretty consistently this game. And like some of them you could call ticky-tacky. It doesn't matter. They're getting called for them. They need to be better. But the fact of the matter is they have 8 penalties for 63 yards, and some of them are absolutely like you see it and you're like, no, that's a penalty. There was a face mask called that was, back in the day where they had 2 types of face masks, it would have been a 5-yarder, but they don't have that anymore, so it's a 15-yarder regardless. He did touch the face mask and push, like kind of grab it a little bit. Let go immediately, but they changed that rule years back where that's no longer a 5-yarder, it's a 15 regardless. Yeah, Pats have scored 17 unanswered. Yep, that seems about right. There's the Bengals, yeah. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of that. I feel like some quarterbacks they protect more than others, maybe because of their play style. I'm not really sure. I don't think it should be considered. But, people are imperfect, and that's why I think the whole interpretation shit and having it so many variations and so many different opportunities to make that call, that's my issue. It kind of always has been. Okay, sorry, zoned out there for a second. Yeah, they both tend to flop a little bit. My issue is the amount of complaint. It's not just Mahomes. Certain quarterbacks, there's a number of quarterbacks in the league. They take like any hit at all, and they're like, "What the?" Like freaking out and screaming. And it's like, dude, just God, like I hate it when they do that. And then when they throw the flag, I'm like, dude, don't give in to that crap. It's like giving in to a child being like throwing a temper tantrum about something they didn't get and then giving it to them. It's like. Looking at this, I saw the pick 6. They're going to show that again real quick. So that was a great play. It was an overthrow by Drake May, returned all the way back. Yeah, my issue also with that whole thing too is the issue with oh wow, there's a pick 6 against the the Bengals. 2 pick 6s in this game. Issue with the Queeby as a runner once they if they slide late. Like there was that whole issue with how what's his name got injured. Let's see here. Sorry. With how I was watching a replay. God, I can't think of his name. C.J. Stroud got injured. He slid super late, and they initially called a flag on that, but he didn't make head contact. He didn't make head contact. It was a super late slide, and it's like I could, that way you kind of see it a little bit. But there's a lot of guys that try and slide late and they do and they get hit and they get the call and it's like, no, you slid after the guy was already going to hit you. You start your slide, like he's diving towards you and then you start your slide and it's like, and then they hit you and you're like, oh, he's giving himself up. Like the dude's in the air. Like what is he supposed to do? Freeze midair? Like you started your slide late. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to take a quick halftime break. Make sure a couple things are taken care of. Since I got started late, it was hard for me to get going, but give me just a couple minutes here. I'll be back in just a minute. Yeah, yes, Bill, I am doing 3 games today. I'll be right back. Oh, I saw my toe. Okay. Sorry about that. Needed a snack. Moving some dishes around and stuff like that. Trying to do a little bit of cleaning in between. I got a lot to do before I fly out later on Tuesday, later this week. Not later today. Okay. A couple minutes left till we have the kickoff. The other games have come back as New York, Baltimore, Green Bay, Minnesota. They're back. Let's see here. It's Green Bay, Minnesota. What are they doing right now? Take a gander at that while I have the commercials on the TV. They're going to have to punt. Green Bay started with the ball, and their first drive is a punt. It seems like there's been issues with that. So field goal, touchdown, punt, downs, field goal, half. That game doesn't sound like it's that much fun. Not going to lie. Oh, that game looks boring. No turnovers, made it like 150 yards each. Uh-oh. Actually, there was a punt, muffed punt recovered by the Packers inside the 10. Oh, boy. Let's see what that does for them. Waiting for this game to come back. Chiefs are due to receive the second half kickoff. We'll just wait. Still waiting. It's not quite back yet. Still halftime. What is with the Chiefs and their weird little rat mascot? Yeah, anyway. I guess I don't quite get it. Okay, now they're lined up. Here we go. We're back. The game is back finally. Let's get going. Looking at Tony Romo. Don't really need to be doing that. Thank you. Let's go to the game. Kick is away. It will be fielded at about the 6 up to the 10, the 15 to the 20. Cuts around the right side of the 25 and gets taken down right around the 29-yard line. And that is where the first drive, the second half, will start. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense coming out onto the field. Let's see here. Let's see here. More actions. There we go. In shotgun. Mahomes rolls around the left side, throws it, and incomplete, trying to dive back for it. That was Rice, and it was incomplete. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. 2 wide left, 1 right, takes the snap, hands the ball off on a delayed handoff. It's going to be Hunt, who gets maybe a quarter of a yard. Back to the line of scrimmage, essentially. 3rd down and about 10. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. 3rd down and 10. They're at their own 29 still. Takes the snap. Pressure starting to get there. Throws it short behind the or up to the past the line a little bit, but he's going to get about 6. 4th and 4 coming up. Yep, halftime was over. And the Chiefs are going 3 and out. 13 minutes and 52 seconds here as they bring out the punt team. Xavier Worthy looked like he was hurt, getting off the field slowly. Ariza to punt. It is away, and it will be somewhere. Fielded at the 15-ish. Cuts around the right edge to the 20, the 25 to the 30, and 35, and out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Decent return there, about 20, 21 yards. That's Anthony Gould. Colts will start off with good field position at the 37. Daniel Jones in the first drive for the Colts coming up next. Taking a quick commercial break, though. Oh, waiting for the commercials to end. I want to see what the Colts are going to do on this one. They had some good drives. One of them was obviously very short, simply just because they got the ball. Let's hear it. One touchdown drive. First touchdown drive was like 3 yards. My dream Super Bowl matchup. Obviously, I'd love to see the Broncos in it. So I guess I do like... Let me think about it here for a second. That's a tough one. I don't know, maybe Denver, Tampa Bay might be an interesting, fun one. Plus, I like, but no, maybe not Tampa. I'm trying to think. I honestly can't think of who I'd want to see in there on the NFC side. Dang, now let me think about this for a minute. I've thought a little bit about it, but... Let's see. I don't want to see Rams, Broncos. That's Seattle. Interesting to see the Panthers in there again. Repeat of Super Bowl 50. Detroit might be a fun one to have in there. Chicago. Be weird to see Broncos, Bears. I think ultimately, though, my favorite one, if it's not the Broncos, I think I would want to see like Buffalo, Detroit. Those two teams are falling from grace rather quickly, though. So I wouldn't mind like Indy, Tampa. That would be an interesting one. All right, here we go. In shotgun, 3 wide, 3 backed up with him. Toss back to the running back. Taylor's going to try and cut around the left side. He gets hit immediately, though. He's going to end up probably losing a yard on that. The Chiefs have done a very good job of containing Jonathan Taylor. He is sitting at 21 yards on 8 carries. So, Derrick Henry got in the end zone, puts the Baltimore Ravens on top. I needed that. I have him in fantasy, and yep. Honestly, I would love to see that game, but this year with how their offensive play, it might be a really boring game. Throws it to the right. It's going to be caught. He spins back around. He's going to get about 6 on the reception, 3rd and 4 or 5. The only reason about the Broncos-Packers is because they both play very similar games. Offensively, defensively, pretty good. That might be a Super Bowl like that Patriots-Rams one a few years back where everyone almost fell asleep, and the only people I know that actually enjoyed that game were Patriots fans because they were winning, but it was a horrifyingly boring game to watch. It was one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen as far as general offensive and team ability. It was like there was good defense, but a lot of it was just terrible offense. I'd be worried about that. Jones to throw, throws it, caught over the middle. It's going to be across midfield down to the 45-yard line. Tyler Warren, the rookie tight end, continuing to have a very, very good season. Yeah, like I said, I would love to see Broncos-Packers in the Super Bowl as far as like the two teams I really like. It just, as far as like a good game is concerned, there's like a 50-50 shot that game could suck. If the Rams win the Super Bowl, you got to think Stafford retiring. Just saying. In shotgun, 2 wide left, 1 right, back in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Taylor. Jones to throw. Down the right side of the field, wide open for the catch is Pierce, and that is going to be a gain of 26 on his first reception, first target of the night. No, it's not. I would rather see the Rams win than the Chiefs. Any day of the week. Any day. Sorry, Juan. It's because they're in your division. All right, all the way up to the 20 now. In shotgun. Taylor lined up to the left. Man in motion's Pittman. Takes the snap. It's going to be a throw to the right. It's caught by Pittman. Gain of about 6. Yeah, Juan, I hope what you're thinking there is never true. I don't think I could stand watching the Chiefs win 20 times. Their fans are already, well, not all of their fans. Some of the fans I know from Kansas City are mildly insufferable. In shotgun, back line up to the left, takes the hands it off to Jonathan Taylor. He's going to try and go up the left side, and he's going to get nowhere again. They cannot get this run game going. Jonathan Taylor is averaging like 2 yards a carry right now. So, I'm not a fan of the Seahawks either, though, to be honest. I'd be fine. Yeah. Once again, I don't think I would trade 20 Super Bowl wins for the Chiefs for the Seahawks not winning one. Whatever. I couldn't care less about, like, not 20. My God. That would be horrible. That'd be horrible for the whole league. I think people would just stop watching the Super Bowl. Takes the snap. Eventually, I have not idea. I haven't seen it yet, Juan. He overthrows. Yeah, how did he miss him? That was a terrible throw. Yeah, right. It's just this. Yeah, I don't think so. No, thank you. Yeah, that was a terrible missed pass. Like, that was an overthrow on what should have been an easy reception. I just don't Yeah, that was just a bad throw by Daniel Jones. It's only his, like, third incompletion of the game. Kick is up, and it is good. Now it is an 8-point game for the Colts. There we go. If the Chiefs miss the playoffs, Kelsey retiring, I think I would say 75 to 90%. I think he retires. He's about to be married to a billionaire. He doesn't need to play football anymore. He'll go on, do his podcast, and do TV shows, and be consistently in the news, in the media, because that's what he's going to do. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know. I mean, like, really, he's got 3 Super Bowls. I mean, he has, like, broken all the Chiefs records for tight ends and some receiving records just in general. It's like he'll probably make the Hall of Fame. I don't see why he would, stick around. Especially, like, after now the team is starting to suck. He's like, all right, I'm out. Cut ties. Deuces. Definite possibility, though. I think it would be a high percentage, personally. I really do. Okay, coming back. Waiting for Badgley to kick this one off again. Mac Badgley. Kick is away, and it will be fielded around the 6-yard line, up to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, until he cuts up and tries to go around the right edge. He almost breaks free, but he's going to get taken down around the 30. There's a flag down, though. Not sure who this is on. The flag came in off field, kind of not where they were chasing the runner. Holding on the receiving team. So instead of the 30, it's going to be back at the 20. So first down and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 20 with 9:04 left here in the third quarter. The next game I am streaming is going to be, it's the only one that might be decent in the afternoon because, like, you have Jacksonville, Arizona, whatever. Cleveland, Las Vegas, hell no. Atlanta, New Orleans, no fuck. And then you got Philly and Dallas. We'll do Philly and Dallas because that one actually could become interesting. But Cleveland, Las Vegas, man, the amount of hell no, I can't even say it enough. Run up the middle, that's going to be Hunt, gain of 8, up to the 28-yard line. It could still be boring, absolutely. But it's, I mean, honestly, like the Cleveland, Las Vegas game, there's literally absolutely, like, it's two teams that suck. And there's, like, I guess maybe if Shadur's starting, I don't even know. Maybe to watch that. Run up the left side. That's going to get the first down plus about one more. Up to about the 31. I'm debating. Actually, what do you guys think? I'll put up a poll real quick. It could be insane. I'm tempted. Like, here we go. I'm thinking, actually, I would consider doing the Browns just to see, what is it? Shadur Sanders start his first game. In shotgun, takes a step back to throw. Deep down the left side, overthrows his target, number 5. Who is number 5? There's a flag. Oh, and Mahomes is pointing for the flag and talking to the refs about what it should be. Illegal contact. Okay. Oh, Tony Romo, stop glazing Mahomes. He missed on the throw because he missed on the throw, not because of that hold. That hold was very early. Anyway, 1st and 10. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run around the right edge. That's Brashad Smith. Gain of about 5 to the 41-yard line. Yeah, I'm debating which one I'm going to do in the afternoon. Let me see here. Mahomes takes the snap, steps back, pressure's there. He's going to escape it and slide. And he brings up 3rd down and 3. I think 3rd down and 2. Something like that. We'll take a look here in a second. All right, let me see here. I'm going to look at what the map is showing. Week 12. All right, here we go. And shotgun takes the snap, steps back to throw. Pressure's there again. He still escapes it. Now there's 3 guys looking for him. Mahomes, there's a flag down. No one got hit, though. It's a diving catch, incomplete. I think that was a holding on the offense. I'm not 100% positive. Keeps grabbing his face mask, trying to say it was a face mask. Holding on the offense. 4th down. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, this is if they can still make the playoffs if they lose this one, but it gets a lot harder. This was kind of on the everyone's like they could still make it, but they have to win. It's like if they don't win, it's harder, but it's possible. It's basically if they lose the next 2 games, then it becomes unmanageable. Kickoff is away, fielded at about the 6, up to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, out of bounds, just around the 26, 27 yard line. Let's see here. I'm just trying to decide what game to do next. Cleveland at Vegas, because for whatever reason Cleveland's finally starting Shedeur Sanders. But that game could still suck even with him starting. It might actually be really bad. We could do Philly Dallas. I don't know if that game means anything anymore. And Atlanta New Orleans. Those are the 3. Because I am not doing Jacksonville, Arizona. That one I don't think I could care less about. I want to put up a post then. We'll put up a post. I'll have people vote because I can't make up my mind. No, not that. New post. Okay. Give me just a minute here. We're on commercial break, so no one's missing anything, by the way. So that's why I'm doing this. Browns at Raiders. Boom. All right, I put up a post. So go look on that real quick and let me know what you guys think. Because I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I'm going to have you guys make up my mind for me. Hopefully there's not a tie, because then I will lose it. Yep, there it is. All right, fakes the handoff. Daniel Jones to throw. Floats it. It's caught by Warren, who breaks a tackle and gets out of bounds. Steps out of bounds around the 30-yard line. It's going to bring a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Under center, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run. Jonathan Taylor finally gets something more than about a half a yard. That's kind of what he's been doing. It's still not great, though. 5 yards. Jonathan Taylor has 10 yards for 26 yards. 10 yards. 10 carries for 26 yards. Jesus. So, yeah, he's been struggling a little bit. Their run game in general has not been great today. But, yeah, they all kind of suck there, Juan. Okay, here we go. 3rd down and 1. Under center, Jones takes the ball, hands it off. It's going to be Taylor around the right side. He's going to go to the 40, to the 45, the 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds across midfield down to the 38-yard line. Finally, Jonathan Taylor getting a big rip there, 27 yards. Basically more than, essentially double what he's already put up. He's more than double for the entire rest of the game. That is nutso. Okay, hand off the ball. It's going to be a run by Taylor again, and this time he gets 3 yards. Let's see here. Okay. All right, in shotgun, 2nd down and 8. Jones takes a step back to throw, steps up in the pocket. Pressure's there, but Jones is too fast. He takes off, slides down at the 22-yard line. Another 1st down. Daniel Jones carrying it for a 1st. A little scrambling for Jones. Yeah, I understand that. It's a tough game to watch. It's like the defense is not doing as much as you'd think it would want to as far as the Chiefs are concerned. Daniel Jones takes a step back to throw. Pressure's there. He throws it and overthrows or throws away. Intended for Abdullah, but I think that was mostly just a throwaway. All right, 2:58 left in the 3rd, 2nd down and 10. It's only an 8-point game, so it's definitely not out of hand or out of control. All right, in shotgun takes the snap. Daniel Jones, pressure's there right away, but it's a screen pass to the tight end, Warren, who's going to get down to the 10-yard line, and that is a huge 1st down. He actually gets down with the dive to about the 7, and that is going to be 1st and goal from the 7. And if we remember that stat from earlier, the Indianapolis Colts have scored on every goal-to-go situation this season with a touchdown. They have not kicked a field goal when they get to goal-to-go. Sa, I have a feeling I know what your vote is. Just saying. Takes the snap, runs up the right side. Taylor going to get 2. So now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. I voted for the... Oh! Not what I was expecting. Not at all what I was expecting. I want to see Shedeur play, actually, kind of. I'm actually, like, leaning towards that myself. But I don't get a vote. And I'm not going to because I don't want to skew the numbers. In shotgun, backlined up to the right. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Floats it. Caught. Oh, incomplete. Intended for Pierce. I really needed him to catch that. He's on my fantasy team. And he's done nothing today. And I'm going up against Jackson Smith and Jigba, who has all of the points that have ever existed in fantasy football. Fucking 40 points already. 8 receptions, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. The rest of his team is doing okay. But when one of your players goes off for 40 points, it's like half of his score. Steps back, Jones to throw. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. No flag. There's a flag down. I don't know how that would be offensive pass interference. That's not passer. The guy stood still. What is this? The NBA? Is that a charge? Daniel Jones gets thrown on his head, and that's not an that was the worst. Daniel Jones got through on his head. Well, like, if he runs into it. Well, I don't know. They have 2 roughing the passers that one of them was negligible. And that led to points. And then both face mask penalties were both kind of, The one called against the Chiefs, didn't really see. Honestly, both of the face masks, they should have kept that 5-yard version of the face mask, which was like, you touch it and release it real quick. Both of them were that. Like, it was like, kind of like inadvertent, like didn't mean to, kind of incidental contact, I guess. But they got rid of that, so now you just graze that face mask a little bit, which is both of what they were. They call that, and it's like, it's a little weak for a 15-yard penalty. Oh boy. Yeah, he touched the face, like grazed past it. And it's like, yeah. And the other one was like he touched it. I'm like, they were both just like, okay. One. Butts. Where's the one? Where's the bots water? I don't have to do it myself. There. Perfect. Fielded up at the 3, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts around to the right, gets hit, and he's going to keep. He breaks the tackle, gets to the 27, 28-yard line, somewhere in that vicinity. No, I took care of it. Juan didn't respond right away, so I was like, I think he's out for a second, so I need to get rid of it, because that one was bad. That was a lot of them. All right. So take snap, hands it off. It's going to be a run up the left side. That is Hunt, gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 coming up. $11-point game, so it's a 2-score game now. We're running down the end of the 3rd quarter, about to start the 4th here shortly. Absolutely. It's an 11-point game. The Colts are not a perfect team. It took a BS leverage call for them to beat the Broncos. So in shotgun, takes the snap to throw over the right side. Caught. Big first down. Xavier Worthy steps out around the 41-yard line, their own 41. There's still an entire quarter left. I don't see that that's, it's not over till it's over. I mean, you've seen bigger comebacks than this. No, it's 20-9. Oh, I forgot to update the scoreboard. I'm sorry. That is my bad. Throws it. Caught down by Rice down to the 25, the 20. Out of bounds near the 15. Sorry, that's my bad. Whoop. I forgot. I forgot to do that. So yes, it is a 2-score game. Sorry, it is 20-9. And that is the end of the 4th quarter. Yeah, that was my bad. I was looking at the heading into the 4th quarter now. Okay, let's see here. Give me just 1 second. Make a quick call, check on the family as it travels. Sorry, I said into the 4th quarter, not end of the 4th quarter. Yeah, into. We head into the 4th quarter. Kind of mush-mouthed it a little bit. My bad. Sorry, just checking on the family. They're driving. Okay, there we go. All right, in shotgun. They are now in the red zone. Takes the snap, 1st and 10. Throws it, floats it down. It's going to be diving catch. Almost got it, but could not hang on. Little bit outside of his reach. So 2nd down and 10. I think he got rid of it a little bit early. He almost had that. All right, so 2nd down and 10 from the 17. Uh-oh. Juan said, wow, I think I know what's about to happen. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run, and that's going to be... Oh, he dropped the ball. He fumbled. Oh, no, that's not the wow I was anticipating, Juan. Indy gets the ball back. Oh, they fumble at the 10. That was Kareem Hunt, I think. He's saying he was down, but the refs didn't. So right now, pending any change, he's saying he was down. I can't tell. The ball's moving before his shoulder hits. That's a fumble. Yeah. His shoulders, it's moving before his shoulder hits. That is 100% a fumble. Sorry, Jacob. That's a rough one. That is rough. That is hard. That, like, especially you guys, they finally are getting shit together. Good plays, and then that's just a tough, that's tough. Oh, my goodness. And that is going to change over. 1 second. Trying to figure out what the heck. I just got a text. There it is. Oh. Yeah, right now it's mainly just because they haven't been able to get into the end zone all game. They have the 3 field goals in the first half. The second half, they've done nothing. 2 punts, allowed 2 field goals. If there is another field goal, it's a 14-point game. And they have struggled to even get as close as they just got. That could be real tough. Real tough. Take a look at some other scores while we're on this break. They're looking at that. I believe it will come back as a fumble just based on that. Chicago now has the lead, 3-point lead over Pittsburgh. New England is stomping Cincinnati. That was appropriate. Baltimore's now 7 up over the Jets, and Seattle is kicking the crap out of Tennessee, and Green Bay is leading, and the Giants are actually still leading the Lions, 20-17. Let's see here. Who... Derrick Henry's now got 2 2-yard rushing touchdowns. Oh, I'll take that. That's my fantasy team right there, buddy. Yay! But like I said, I'm going up against Jackson Smith and Jigba today, which is just absolutely going to make it. So almost nothing I can do is going to be a win. Just going to say that. Need Alec Pierce to catch a 70-yard touchdown. 95-yard touchdown reception, Alec Pierce. Right here. Let's go. That's just for my fantasy team. Okay, here we go. Looks like they confirmed it. The Chiefs' defense is out on the field. The ball is at the 6-yard line where the fumble was recovered by Indy. "20 regular season games without a lost fumble." That was the first one in 20 regular season games. Oof. All right. Under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Jonathan Taylor loses 2 yards, back to the 4. So now it's 2nd and 12 Yeah, I'm a little confused by that one myself. Like realistically, it's like is the media just so high on how they've been in the last few years and not looking at how this season has gone, calling them favorites? I'm not really sure. I know it's a home game, but that doesn't mean much when they've lost a lot to this year. Doesn't mean it's over. It's just kind of confusing. Daniel Jones to throw. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that is going to be incomplete as it flubs. That was almost intercepted. Or could have been. Yeah, it could have been picked if the defender was paying attention, but he was not paying attention. So it went actually through his arms as he was trying to make a tackle. Oh, God. And shotgun takes the snap. Daniel Jones to throw. Pressure's there. Launches it down the field. Incomplete. And that is going to be where they're going to have to punt from now. So big stop after the fumble. Okay, let's see here. Check something real quick. So 4th down and 12. Punt team is out. Good stop. There's still 14 minutes left in the game. Down by 11. Kick is away. Gets to the 35. Cuts up to the 40. He's going to try and cut back, and he's going to get taken down around the 44-yard line. And that is where the Chiefs will take over after they lost their fumble and right near the goal line, but they got the ball back. Oh, Andy's job's not on the line. The man's brought them multiple Super Bowls. One bad season isn't gonna get Andy Reid fired. No, Lord, no. But it definitely saved him from having the losing record again so far. But we'll see. The offense has to do something here. They have not proven that they can get into the end zone today. Okay. Oh, Andy. I mean, Andy could retire. Yeah, I don't think anyone's firing Andy Reid, but if he wants to retire, I could see that. I think he's getting up there. Let's see here. Goggle it real quick. Andy Reid is 67 years old. 6'7". Oh, fuck. I just realized that. Anyway, that's how old Andy Reid is. I was going to try and look something up, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, right. I know what I was going to do. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to check the poll and see where we're sitting. Because I think there's not enough votes. There's only 4 votes. Okay, Jacob. I'll put you in timeout. Let's see here. Happy Sunday, Daniel Berry. My brain froze midway through that sentence. It's just. So right now, Browns Raiders is winning the vote, and honestly, is that one even nationally televised? I don't think it is. I don't know. Let's see here. Takes the snap. Mahomes to throw deep down the middle of the field. He's got a guy, but he overthrows everybody by about 10 yards. 2 Colts. It was in double coverage, and he didn't really have either of them burned. So... All right, here we go. In shotgun, Travis Kelce slowly jogging in motion. 3 wide right, 2 left. Takes the snap. Pressure's there, but it's going to be caught by Kelce, who is once again wide open. Gain of 8. They really leave... Like, he's not that fast anymore. Like, he used to be, like, fast guy, but I don't think he, like... Watching him run, he doesn't seem that fast. He does these quick slants, though, and so they got to bring someone up and in, and they just can't get to him in time. So it's good for those... Yeah, I know, Juan. I know. All right, shotgun takes the snap, throws it behind the line. That's caught by Rice, who's bobbles it and trips a little bit, but still gets the first down. Gain of about 4. Jameis Winston just scored a receiving touchdown. Holy crap. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Takes the snap, 1st and 10, 45-yard line across midfield, throws it deep down the right side. Oh! Gray drops it. Could have been picked, too. Bad play by the defender, and also a bad play by the tight end. Lions are on fraud watch for sure. Which sucks, because I like the Lions. I actually believe I have the Lions completely out of... I have the Lions completely out of my top 10 right now. Just because the last few weeks I have not been sold on how they've been looking. All right, 2nd down and 10. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. 3 wide right. Kelce shifts motion and takes the snap. Mahomes to throw. Throws it behind the line. Caught by the running back, who's going to get a first down to the 30. Gets hit down to the 23-yard line. And a big first down for the Chiefs. There's a flag. $23 yards, but the flag was down at the 30. Illegal blindside block. 15-yard penalty. Oh, my God. That... Dude. Is that a flag? I want to hear this. So I guess by the statistical measurement, that is a blindside block. All right, so 2nd and 10 from the 45. Because they got the first down where it happened, but it still brings them back. So now he's going to roll around, and he's going to step up, and he got the first down, I believe. 1st down and 10. That was Mahomes on a 13-yard run. All right, so 1st down and 10. Takes the step back to throw. Throws it behind the line. Going to be caught by number 5. That's Hollywood Brown. He's going to spin around. He gets the first down. Gain of about 10. Up to the 22-yard line. 11 minutes and 4 seconds left on the clock. It continues to move. And they're almost in the red zone again. Last time they got down here, they were down to about the 6-yard line, and there was a fumble. First fumble in like 20 regular season games lost by the Chiefs. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the right. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1, takes the snap at zeros, hands the ball off, contacted immediately, nowhere. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Loss of about 1. 2nd and 11. Well, because Hunt just fumbled it. Do I agree with it? No, he hasn't fumbled in a long time. But the fact of the matter is he did, so maybe they're not having him in right now. I don't know what the deal is. Xavier Worthy's in motion from right to left. Travis Kelce takes the snap. Mahomes to throw. Throws it behind the line to Edwards-Helaire, who's going to get a yard and a half. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9. There's a flag, though. A lot of flags in this game. Face mask on the defense. Let's see this. The other face masks calls they've made today were both marginal. Let's see. Was this an actual face mask? Yep, that's a face mask. That is a face mask. Cool. So they actually got a face mask call right. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, huh, fellas? Jesus. So from the 10 or 11-yard line, Mahomes is going to run, and he's going to... he almost got there. 2-yard line, 1.5-yard line. 2nd down and 1 at the 2. Oh, my goodness. Tony Romo just does really love to glaze Patrick Mahomes constantly, though. My God. All right. 3 backs at the backfield, extra O lineman, run up the middle. That's going to be Hunt diving over the pile and a touchdown. Easy peasy. Right in there. And that is going to make it a 15-20 game, pending probably what would be a 2-point conversion. I don't see why you wouldn't. Yeah, the Colts have an obscene amount of penalties right now. I want to see. Let's see here. Yeah, they have. The game's not even over 10 penalties accepted. Some have been declined because of where the position was. All right, to trim it to a 2-point or 3-point game, Mahomes takes a step back. He's going to throw open in the end zone, Rashee Rice, and he got it. 3-point game. Now the Colts need to actually do something because realistically, they have not really done a whole lot here in the second half. They've kicked 2 field goals. So I don't know what their plan is, but they should probably, I don't know, try and get a touchdown. If they're going to keep this game, because if they're going to go in down by 3 with the time left and give the ball back to Mahomes, the Chiefs are going to win 100%. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh boy, sorry, this is very slow. We've got a bunch of commercials here as we wait for this. There's about 8.5 minutes left in the game. 3-point lead for the Colts. The Colts have done not a lot in the second half. The first points of the fourth quarter, actually the first points of the entire second half for the Chiefs is that 8 points they just scored. But the Colts have cut 2 field goals, and their field goals both came, let's see here, in the third quarter. They haven't really done much else. So they need to get this thing moving if they're going to stay in this game, because they could give this game away if they don't. All right, here we go. Kickoff team is out. Kick is away. It will be fielded at about the 4, up to the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32-yard line is about where he goes down, and that is where the Colts will start a drive where they try to, I don't know, do something that's not crap. Their offense has kind of fallen off a little bit in the second half. They finally got a big run by Jonathan Taylor, but honestly, not enough. And the fact of the matter is, Jonathan Taylor's he's 3.9 yards per carry, but compared to what he normally does, this is not a great game. 1 reception for 1 yard. 14 for 55 on the ground. So, not a great game for Jonathan Taylor at the moment. All right, Daniel Jones to throw on first down. Throws it, caught, and dropped. And that was intended for Pittman. Pittman has 4 receptions on 6 targets. That's a drop right there. It was in his hands, and he just couldn't hold on to it. It was a good defensive play, and he just couldn't hold on. Yep. All right, so second down and 10. 8 minutes, 26 seconds left in the game. Daniel Jones has thrown 5 straight incompletions. So now they're getting cold at the exact time the Chiefs are getting hot. So takes the snap, steps back to throw. Throws it, caught by Jonathan Taylor up the left side. He's going to get about 7 yards. That's going to bring up third down and 3. They have got to get a first down if they want to keep this game manageable. Okay, let's see what they're going to do. 7:52 on the clock. So they are 4 for 5 on third down conversions of this distance. Takes the snap, steps back, throws it. Diving catch, incomplete. Once again intended for Pittman. A lot of targets for Pittman have been incomplete in this second half. Keep going back to him, not coming up with the catches. So that means you're going to see a punt team come out for the Colts, giving the Chiefs a real chance. Dan Jones not efficient under pressure, that's for sure. He keeps trying to force it in to Pittman, and that was probably not as catchable. Some of the balls, though, Pittman's actually dropped a couple passes today, too, though. That's, I think, part of the issue. Two 3-and-outs back-to-back for the Colts as the Chiefs are now starting to get hot. So punt is away. And it's going to land and be fair caught at the 11. And that is where the Chiefs will start their next drive and attempt to either tie or take the lead. All right, there we go. Move that over real quick. Oh, boy. Sorry. Yeah, Daniel Jones not playing well in the second half because he went from 3 total incompletions in the game to now 10. Okay, lots of commercials waiting for this one to come back. Right now, the poll I put up on the channel is showing Browns Raiders as the game to do. I guess people want to look at Shadur. Sorry, fixing something real quick. Oh, come on, stupid phone. Okay. Tons of bad commercials. Just enjoying that right now. It's just been so much fun. Okay. All right, takes the snap, hands it off. It's going to be Kareem Hunt. Loses 2 on the first carry, back to the 10-yard line. Just couldn't break through. The offensive line kind of fell apart kind of quick there. Daniel Jones. All right. Mahomes in shotgun, empty backfield. Now, running back comes and cuts back around the right side to be a check down. And it's going to be a run by Mahomes. He's not going to get back. I don't know if they're going to call that a sack or, yeah, they're calling that a sack. So it was a sack or a loss on the run, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 11. Yeah, that's a coverage. I mean, they have 8 guys dropping in coverage. Jeez. All right, 3rd down and 11. Mahomes steps back to throw from shotgun. Rolls out to the right, throws it down the right side. I don't know who that was intended for, but there, no one there. And incomplete 4th and 11 punt team for Kansas City coming on out as it's 4th and 11 on their own 11. It's only a 3-man rush. They got a QB spy And a lot of coverage. Punt team is out to kick away. Ariza. Kick is away. Fielded at the 40. It's not the 40 up and gets out of bounds around the 49-yard line, their own 49. Pardon me. Jesus. All right, Daniel Jones comes out right around midfield, just shy of the 50. The Colts and Daniel Jones takes the snap from shotgun, steps back to throw, down the right side, into triple coverage. Why would you throw that? Jesus, that was a horrible decision. Is it because you're planning on the Chiefs players running into each other like they did, and that's why it's not going to be a pick, you doink? Good Lord, Daniel Jones. That was one of the dumbest decisions of the day by any player. At least that I've seen. My goodness. That was aggressively stupid. In shotgun, Daniel Jones. Maybe don't throw it directly to the defender next time. That time also trying to force it to the same player over and over again. And they're well covered. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. What is Daniel Jones doing? Yeah, it's like he literally played the first quarter like he played all of this year, which was great, efficient, good football. And then like the second quarter starts and bam, he plays for the Giants again. Oh. 3rd down and 10. Sear takes the snap, or about to take the snap in shotgun, backline up to his right, 2 wide left, 2 wide right, at zeros when he takes it, throws it, it's going to be caught. That's Pittman, but it's going to be at the 45, well short of... Sorry. What the heck is going on? My computer's not listening. Kansas City is going to be able to make a stop there. I don't know why. It didn't shift, and then it gave me an error. So up to the 45, it's 4th down and 4. Daniel Jones is still out on the field. You got to know that this is going to be a fake, right? Fourth and 4. Daniel Jones has like 1 completion out of his last 10. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. They're going to take the flag, I think. Or do they burn a timeout? Yeah, they're going to take the flag. So they're going to punt this one away. Yeah, so Daniel Jones started 16 for 20, 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. Since then, basically since this cold streak for the Colts on their 3-and-out run, he is 2 for 10. So... I don't know what's happening, but Daniel Jones making really poor decisions. Kick is away, and it will be... Oh, there's a flag. It's going to be... I don't care where this guy goes. Doesn't matter. The defender tackled the guy... Jesus. I have a feeling that's going to be a big penalty. Yeah, holding on the receiving team. So the Chiefs will start off at about their own 5. 5 or 6, somewhere in that vicinity. Watch this replay. I mean, you saw it immediately. He's running down. He's with the gunner, and he just grabs him and throws him on the ground. Like, so yeah, Chiefs are starting off on their own 6-yard line. Well, let's see what they do here, Bill. It's more than a possibility. 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 3-point game. Mahomes in shotgun. Back lined up to his right is Kareem Hunt. Takes the snap. Throws it. Caught by Hunt, who's going to get tackled after a gain of 5 or so. And there's a flag. They're calling a penalty on the tackle? What was the penalty? Offensive pass interference. What? Okay. So offensive pass interference on Kelsey. That's not off. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but that's not a PI, in my opinion. Okay, okay, whatever. He was blocking. That was awful. That was the dumb. That's one of the worst calls I've seen in a while. And there's been some bad ones in this game alone. Holy crap. On both teams. These are just bad officiators. Officiants, whatever. Throws it behind. Oh, maybe a miscommunication. He was throwing it out to the right, intended for Worthy, but it was too far out to the right. So either miscommunication or pressure in his face. I'm not really sure what that was. It was just a bad throw. But yeah, that was a very bad call. So now it's 2nd and 13 from their own 3-yard line. And actually, they're at the 2.5. Mahomes takes the snap. Pressure's there. He's going to get hit as he throws. Caught up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds around midfield. Rashee Rice. That is a 47-yard reception. Yep, up to midfield. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. Hunt gonna get hit immediately, goes down after a gain of 2. Hunt's been slow to get up the last 2 times. I wonder if he's a little hurt right now. At least a little shaken up. He's taking some big hits today. Four minutes on the clock. Down by 3. KC at the 48-yard line of Indiana. They were backed up all the way to their 3-yard line. Takes the snap. Mahomes. It's a throw. Gets rid of the ball deep down, and that's going to be incomplete. No flags. Wow, that's a weird stat I didn't know about. So Rashee Rice just got 101 yards on that play. That is the first receiver or running back to get 100 yards on the ground or in the air. That's not good stats for your offense. You have no one that's hit the century mark yet. This is week 12. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. 3rd down and 8. Takes the snap. Mahomes. They're bringing the blitz. Mahomes is running. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. It's around field goal range. They're saying a catch. It may have been incomplete, though. Gray is super slow to get up. He might be hurt. He catches it. Oh, no, he's not even holding it, though. No, it hits the ground right there. Or does it? No. I don't know if he caught it. They're saying he definitely caught it. It's not even in his hands. It's sitting on the ground. It's a weird. That's a really. He lost control, but it never hit the ground. Did it? I don't know. I mean, it might be a catch, but he's hurt. He went up high and came down very hard. Rough. It was a rough hit. Rough landing. Give me just a moment. Do 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 do. And I'm back. I guess the question is, well, yeah, I guess he still possessed it. That's just a weird thing because he doesn't actually possess it. It's just kind of sitting there. It's just, I don't know. It's odd. Yeah. It's like if you don't possess it, like, do you possess it if it's just sitting on you? Is that possession? So we'll see. I want to see what they say when it comes back. It's slow to get up. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 3, more than likely. It'll be a 61-yard field goal attempt at this distance. So this is the game right here. In shotgun, Mahomes, Hunt lined up to the left. 2 wide right, 2 left. Makes the snap. He's going to throw. He's got a guy. He's got Rashee Rice. Snags it out of the air. It's a 1st down and a bunch more. He's going to get down to the 25-yard line, 24-yard line. And they are well within field goal range. 18-yard reception by Rice. Yeah, he slipped, I think, or something. There was just no one on him, essentially. Like, it was like, you see, when he goes to catch that, I don't even see a white jersey near him in that zoom in there. And I think it's like, did he slip or something? Like, what happened? In shotgun again, 2 minutes, 35 seconds, hands the ball off. Hunt is going to go up the middle and get taken down, gain of 2 or, yeah, about 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 22-yard line. Okay, let's see here. 2-minute warning is now going to hit. They're taking their sweet time. Two minutes left, 3-point lead for the Colts. 3-point lead. See what they can do. See if the Chiefs can mount this or get this comeback complete. They're in field goal range to tie it, but they have 2 minutes and 2nd down and 8 to try and get in to the end zone. They're at the 22-yard line. Oh, boy. Sorry, I'm just tired today. This game is intense, though. All right, wait for this commercial break during this 2-minute warning. Oh boy. The game that we're supposed to be watching is probably starting any minute now, isn't it? Yeah, the Cleveland game starts in a second. That might actually push us back. We'll see, because that's the earliest game. I didn't even think about that one. 2:05 for two of those games starting, and that's the one everyone voted for the most part. I mean, not everyone, but a majority. Well, while we're waiting, I'll make a scoreboard, and we'll keep an eye on that game. Let me see here. Do this. Oopsie. What is happening? My remote is being very strange. It's not doing what I'm asking it to do. That's a little annoying, not going to lie. Okay, let's try. And add. Multi-view. Let's add another game, shall we? Takes the snap. Mahomes to throw over the middle. Caught. Number 9. Gain enough for... Well, looks like he's going to get the first down. Yeah. So gain of about exactly 8. Come on. Boom. All right. So, I have the Browns game on right now. That's the next game we will be doing. And I'm going to get that stuff ready while we're here. But at the moment, I'm still calling this game because, come on now. All right, still waiting. Injury timeout for, let's see here. I think that was an injury timeout. Or timeout. Actually, it was called by, that was called by the Colts. First down and 10. All right, takes the snap, run around the edge. That's going to be Kareem Hunt, who's going to go down after a gain of about 2. And right now, 3rd and 8 for Shedeur Sanders. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught, but not for enough up to the 40. 4th down for the Browns. Okay. So it looks like the Browns will be punting on their first drive. All right, it's going to be a pass. Mahomes steps back. He's going to throw, rolling around the right, catching the ball up to the 5-yard line. Not enough for a first down, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 from the 5. Colts. They got to get the Colts need to get a stop here if they're going to get it. The punt for the Browns was fielded around the 15-yard line. That's where Geno Smith and they will go out for that other game we're going to be doing here shortly. But, yeah. Trying to do too much at once. Fantastic. All right, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, run up the middle. That's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, God, at the 1. All right, here we go. All right, 1st and goal for the Chiefs, 2-yard line. 3 in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to get tackled in the backfield. He's losing 3 yards. And for the Raiders on the other screen, 0-0 still for Browns Raiders. Raiders have the ball. Geno Smith hands the ball off to Ashton Genty. He gets a few yards, but still going to be 3rd down for them. 3rd and 3. Okay, let me save that. All right, here we go. From the 3-yard line, 3.5, 4-ish, in shotgun, Mahomes takes the snap, steps back to throw. Pressure is there, floats it, throws it, out of bounds, incomplete. Actually, that didn't even make it out of bounds, but it was a throwaway. 3rd down and goal now. This is huge. If they can't get this, they're going to have to kick a field goal to tie it. Kansas City calls a timeout. 20 seconds left. 3rd and goal. We'll get over to the Browns Raiders here shortly. That game's going to start very late. Oh, yeah, Indy's lack of ability. I mean, they had so many 3-and-outs at the end of this game. It was ridiculous. Their offense basically stopped playing. It's like, oh, okay, so you guys don't want to play football anymore. Got it. They didn't do anything. They just didn't. And it was very obvious. All right, let's see what they're going to do. All right. In shotgun, takes the snap, steps back to throw. Mahomes. Pressure's there. He's going to get sacked. And they're going to have to use a timeout to kick a field goal to tie it. This game's going into overtime. It's chewing into our next game. Yeah, I know. It's fine. I started this game late anyway, too, so whatever. All right, Harrison Butker, perfect on the day. This is a chip shot. So to tie it up, 3 seconds left. $25-yarder. Kick is up. It is good. We're going into overtime. So that's going to end regulation. We'll see who gets the ball to start overtime. New rules now, though, so the Chiefs can't just go down and score points and call it game. Each team will have a chance to possess the ball. Raiders are punting. This game may have been a mistake. Up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 across. 40. There's going to be a punt return touchdown, maybe? Oh, I called it too early. Taken down at the 26-yard line. Almost. Very close. Indy won the toss. They elected to receive. So overtime will be Colts ball first, and it's 2 timeouts per team. They have 10 minutes. And right now, looking at the other game, looks like the ball is at it's 1st and 10 for the Browns. And they are already in the red zone at like the 14-yard line. Good return and a penalty by the Raiders. Shedeur Sanders is in at his own 14-yard line. Not his own. The 14-yard line of the Raiders. In shotgun, back lined up to his right. Shedeur takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, who's going to get down to the 10, down to the 7 or 8-yard line. Second down and 5. Okay. I'm a little confused. Sanders just went out of the game. So who's in at quarterback? What is happening? There's no quarterback in for the Browns right now, I don't think. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back up the right side, and he's going to get in for a touchdown. That was Judkins. They pulled Sanders out of the game. Huh.
Fish.
Game's in overtime. I got both games on right now. My brother just walked in. He just came up to visit real quick.
Not seen any of these.
All right, kickoff is away. Colts will receive the ball at around the 4 up to the 10 to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 33, 34-yard line, depending on the spot.
Who are we going for, Tom?
In this one? I don't know. Neither really hurts or helps. I mean, it helps if the Colts lose, Broncos, because they have the tiebreaker on us. But it closes. I mean, it would close the window on the Chiefs.
I don't know either.
That's a tie one.
Cut my boy Nick's jersey in nice shape.
Who?
You cut my boy Nick's jersey in nice shape.
Shut up. Your Bo Nix jersey.
It's about to snow outside.
All right, in shotgun, fakes the handoff. Daniel Jones floats it, caught on their right side or left side. Ogletree gain of about 4. Second down and 6 coming up. The other game is in commercial break.
Is that your second game?
That will be. We wanted to see how Shedeur started. Their touchdown, he wasn't even on the field. They did a direct snap to Omar. Is it Omarion Hampton? No.
Judkins.
Quinshon Judkins, direct snap to him with no quarterback on the field, and he ran it in for a touchdown.
Has Shedeur done anything positive?
Nothing notable. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. Gets.
Oh, the Bears.
Oh, he broke through a tackle. He got a lot more. He got about 5. I thought he was going to get about 1.
What's up with the Bears?
Oh, I didn't get to see the end of that one.
They won.
Ah.
They're 8-3.
Yep, the Bears win.
They won 7.
New England is leading, but the Bengals have a chance to do something funny.
Joe Burrow play next week.
Win it by 1.
Packers won.
Nope, they turn over the ball on downs. New England's going to win. All right, they're going to run it now, and that's going to be a loss of
Oh, man.
2 for Jonathan Taylor. 4th down and 3. Now they have to punt it unless they, I don't know what. They are going to 3-and-out it again. Yeah, no, I saw that.
Browns out for 6 weeks, too.
Dude, what is going on? They should not.
I'm not in the picture.
Yeah, you're not supposed to choose to receive in this new rules.
No, I thought you are.
No, you want to kick it off first because then you can see what the other team does. Now you're in the picture almost. Now you're fully in the picture. Kickoff is away. Will be fielded at the 10 and taken back to. I mean, he's going to get the ball with at the 10.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know the choose to receive situation 1. I don't get it. Not with the new rules. The new rules, you definitely don't want to be receiving.
Well, now they can definitely win if they check this thing out.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Joe's school.
I like it.
How's Augie doing?
Hold on, 1 sec. Which one's which? All right, under center, Mahomes takes the snap, hands the ball off from his own 10. He's going to get a lot more yards than he could have. He got about 7.
Out drive. Oh, he got hit hard.
Hunt's been getting up real slow every drive
He
recently.
got pounded.
Hmm?
I'll try that thing.
Later. It's dead right now.
All right. You all right?
Yeah. Hey.
So look at it.
In shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off. Hunt up the right side. He's going to get the first down up to about the 31-yard line.
Beautiful card.
Oh, I forgot to move to fucking position arrow again. There's a scratch in the top corner.
Yeah, I know. I fix things for less.
Don't do that.
I didn't. Slow down, shiny
I
problem.
know.
Just like touching it. 30, 13, and 11, man. No one's ever done that.
Yeah, if there is, but now it doesn't. I mean, here's the deal. If the Chiefs get down to kick a field goal, game's over. They're reviewing the last play. On the Raiders side, Raiders are 3rd and 10. Geno Smith is scrambling for his life and gets sacked for about 10 yards. 4th down and 18, 19, 20, somewhere in that vicinity.
Go for it.
The Raiders are terrible.
It's snowing in Vegas anyhow. Can't believe you did that.
Hmm?
It's supposed to snow in Vegas this week.
I've seen it snow in Vegas.
I know, but we haven't even seen snow yet.
Oh, I know.
It's raining outside.
Yeah, why
It's
is it
about to
raining?
turn into snow.
It would be nice if it turned into snow. It's been raining here.
Rained the whole way up here.
Super freaking cold.
It's 41. So Shedeur gets the ball back.
Yep, Shadeur's getting the ball back.
Sweet. I don't like the man, but I.
All right, so actually it's going to be 3rd and very short. All right. Yeah, right?
Baltimore came back.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let me load it up real quick. Look at some stats. He hasn't been terrible. They're winning right now. But it was on a play that he wasn't even out there.
Whoa.
But Shadur Sanders, 2 for 2 for 8 yards.
TJ Watt just passed his brother in career sacks.
Oh.
TJ has 115 and his JJ has 114 and a half.
Oh, shit.
Can you believe that?
All right, here we go. Third down and very short one. Hands the ball off.
No.
He got it. He got it. About a half a yard. He got a full yard. It was a half a yard to get. He got a full yard.
Hunt's going to need some medicine tonight.
Hunt's going to be in pain. He like every time they run the ball with him,
Doesn't want to get up.
he is getting just
Oh, he got piled. He got just.
he gets smushed in this one, and it's like every time he gets up slower and slower.
I need a new arm.
Yeah, he is not looking. He's just getting his ass kicked.
He's getting filleted.
Yeah, exactly, Hoff. That's kind of the thought.
What did he say?
The most obvious case for kicking off first is it tells you exactly what you need when you get the ball. If they get down and get a field goal, you know you need to be aggressive. If they
keep
get
the
fourth
ball the
down,
whole time, you're fucked.
no, it doesn't matter. You both teams get the ball
But
now.
you could 10 minutes. You could run the whole.
Oh
clock.
yeah, he'll run the whole clock out and just end it in a tie.
I've seen
Yeah.
almost the Packers and the Cowboys.
Packers and Cowboys did that.
They basically milked it to a tie.
Yeah, that is true, Hoff. Give you an extra down because you know what you got to do.
Exactly.
In shotgun, second down and 10. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. I missed that last play. I was talking. Run of about 3.
Is that Pacheco or the?
No, Pacheco's out. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Pacheco's
Is
inactive.
that Hill?
Who?
I don't think Clyde Edwards. Where's he?
Yes, he is. He's in the game. He has 5 carries for 8 yards.
That's nice average.
All right, takes the snap. Mahomes to throw. Pressure's there, and he's going to get, hits as he throws, but it's caught. Diving catch. Xavier Worthy. Huge first down. Bam.
Kareem Hunt's run 26.
3rd and 7, a 30-yard reception up to the 46.
26 rushes for Hunt. That's a heavy load.
Yeah, but the other thing is, Hoff, like, they ended the game. The Colts ended the game with 5 straight 3-and-outs. Why would you want your offense out there first?
True.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not like they were playing the hot hand, like they were scoring points.
Defense out right away.
Put the defense out, see if they can get a stop. If they can get a stop, then all you need is a freaking field goal. Sending the offense, who has been struggling the entire second half, is just one of the dumbest things I've seen as far as the Colts' decision.
JJ McCarthy's a bust. Oh, I picked up Emmanuel Wilson.
The Ravens are now in first place in the AFC North.
Oh, everyone called them dead.
No, dude, they've been in my top 10 for the past 2
I
weeks.
know, ahead of Pittsburgh, tied with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I had him ahead.
Parsons got 2 more.
All right, here we go. Under center, 45-yard line. First down and 10. 5 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock in overtime. Mahomes with a man in motion is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Takes the snap, hands it off. Hunt is going to lose a yard. No, lose a half a yard. He could have lost more. He fought for a little bit.
Michael Parsons has 10 sacks now. He's got the highest pressure percentage in the league.
Oh, that's good.
Miles Garrett has 15 sacks.
What's his name at?
9.5. Benito.
Yeah.
But we have like 4 guys that have 6+.
Yeah, it's insane. In shotgun, back lined up to the right, 3 wide left, 2 wide right. Well, I'm sorry, 1 wide right. Mahomes, 2nd and 10.5. Takes the snap. It's a little bit low, but he gets it, and he's going to throw it down the middle. Wide open, uncovered Rashee Rice slides down at the 24-yard line. How do you leave Rashee Rice that open? Holy crap.
The Giants game's in overtime.
The Giants game's in over? No. Oh, it is. Giants and fucking... Oh, and the Giants... Oh,
They got to score a touchdown.
the Giants have to score now? Oh, boy. We got 2 overtime games going?
5.
This is insanity. Yeah, the Colts absolutely gave this game away. 100%.
Yep, it's an early Christmas present.
Hunt runs up to the 20. You know what would be really funny, though? A blocked kick.
Return for a touchdown.
I'll just take a blocked kick and these two teams tie. It'll make me laugh more.
14 for 219.
What the fuck? Sorry, I just saw that. 15. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns.
11
Almost
receptions
50.
for 45 yards and a touchdown.
11 receptions. Dude, whoever has Jahmyr Gibbs in fantasy just won.
Holy, that's a 50 point. That's a 50 burger. Oh,
Oh, it's going to be a run, and that's another first down.
in the world. 11 receptions and 200+ yards and 3 tuts. Roll Tide.
Jesus. That's insane. I didn't even realize that. I should have done that game this morning. Fuck.
Insanity.
I didn't think that. I was like debating guys like Colts
That's
Chiefs.
gotta be a record.
I should have watched that one. That sounds
10+
amazing.
Receptions and 200+ rushing yards.
Oh, that's, yeah, absolutely absurd. Should have watched that one. This game's been kind of...
That's amazing.
Not missing anything on the other games right now. Let's take a look. Is there anything going on? Philly has the ball. No one scored in that game. New Orleans has the ball. No one scored in that one. Jacksonville has the ball. They are up 7-0. Detroit beats New York Giants, and right now we're going to see what the Chiefs decide to do. They're just milking this clock. What would be funny if they milked the clock all the way down for whatever reason instead of kicking this chip shot field goal, and then they miss it. McCarthy has 10 interceptions in 6 games. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't even have 100 yards passing.
Jesus.
He's a Buster Brown.
Yeah, so he's having a rough start to his
Jahmyr Gibbs
actual season.
PPR had 45 points. Non-PPR.
Non-PPR 45 points for Jahmyr Gibbs. Okay, that's absurd. Dude, J.J. McCarthy, 12 for 19, 2 picks, 87 yards. You have Justin Jefferson, man.
Oh, I'm playing against him this week.
All right, here we go. In shotgun, Mahomes hands the ball off. He's going to run it up the middle. That was, I don't know who that was running it. That was Kareem Hunt again. I don't know if they're just trying to pad stats.
56 on me. I'm playing under a PPR of 55.4.
Oh, could this game end already? Why don't they just kick the fucking field goal? They're on the 9-yard line.
I would laugh if they missed it and then it'd be a tie.
Yeah, like honestly, like this is stupid. Oh my god. This is actually really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Just end the damn game, Andy Reid. No one fucking cares. Kick the field goal.
What's that one rapper's name? Da-na-na-na-na-na. That song reminds me of this game.
I don't know. Hold on one sec.
The guy that wears a cowboy hat.
Hold on one sec. Okay, well, while we're waiting, because it's the 2-minute warning, because for whatever reason they got down to the 9-yard line, they keep running plays instead of just kicking the game-ending field goal. Okay, let's see here. Let's see.
Oh, they're kicking.
All right, here we go. This is the kick to win the game and finally end this crap.
Tie number 2.
27-yard attempt.
40-40, no.
Up, and there's a timeout.
Oh, my God.
They called a timeout. Great, cool. So let's make this drag out even freaking longer. Good God, man. Golly. Okay. Oh, sorry I'm not talking. There's nothing to talk about. We're waiting. All right, 27-yarder. Here we go. Kick is up, and it is good, and the Chiefs walk away with a win in overtime. So we don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, realistically, I'll go over the stats and stuff, and then I'll get over to the next game. But Daniel Jones, 181, 19 of 31, 2 touchdowns. All of that was in the first half. After the first half, they had a couple field goal drives and then went 3 and out like 6 or 7 times in a row. Absolute, their offense just fell off the side of the building. Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries for 58 yards. Most of those yards came on a single run. Kareem Hunt, 30 carries for 104. Rashee Rice got 8 receptions for 141. Pat Mahomes, 29 for 46, no touchdowns, and a pick for 352 yards. No sacks taken by Daniel Jones. However, Mahomes was sacked 4 times. So this is really just more of a game of offensive attrition. The Colts just fell apart. But I'm going to go start the next stream. I'll see you guys over there in just a second. I'm literally just going to end it and restart. Right now that game has 3 minutes left in the first quarter. So let's get moving over to the Browns and Raiders, which will likely be a terrible game, but you never know. Maybe it'll surprise